Hello everybody, I'm just actually coming in here today to do a presentation for understanding your mental health. My name is Janelle Harvey and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. So today we will embark on a journey that delves into one of the most crucial yet often overlooked aspects of human well-being, mental health. In a world where physical health tends to take centre stage, it's imperative that we also shine a spotlight on the state of our minds. Mental health is not just the absence of mental illness, it encompasses our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act in various situations, shaping our interactions with the world and those around us. Yet despite its significance, mental health continues to be stigmatized, misunderstood, and marginalized in many societies. Through this presentation, I aim to break down barriers, dispel myths, and foster a deeper understanding of mental health. We'll explore the complexities of the human mind, discuss common mental health disorders, examine the factors that influence mental well-being, and highlight strategies for promoting mental health and resilience. As we navigate through these topics, let us remember that mental health is a fundamental aspect of human existence. It's not a sign of weakness to seek help or to acknowledge our struggles. Rather, it's a testament to our strength and resilience. By embracing openness, compassion, and education, we can create a world where mental health is valued, supported, and prioritised. So let's embark on this journey together, armed with knowledge, empathy, and a commitment to building a brighter, more mentally healthy future for all. So the next slide is about understanding the complexities of the human mind. Now this is quite a deep dive into the human mind. So it may be a little bit difficult to understand, but just stay with me because it's all really important to actually understand. So the human mind is marvelously intricate and multifaceted entity, intricately woven with a tapestry of thoughts, emotions, perceptions, and memories. Understanding its complexities is crucial in comprehending the nuances of mental health. Neurobiology. At its core, the human mind is a product of intricate neurobiological processes. The brain, with its billions of neurons and intricate neural networks, governs our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The delicate balance of neurotransmitters and hormones influences mood regulation, cognitive function, and overall mental well-being. So I hope this is actually, this is sinking in a little bit. A few of these terminologies you probably don't understand, but then there's a few that you've probably heard. Psychological dynamics. Beyond its biological underpinnings, the human mind is shaped by psychological dynamics. Our experiences, upbringing, cultural background, and interpersonal relationships all play a pivotal role in shaping our thoughts, our beliefs, and our behaviours. Psychological phenomena such as defense mechanisms, coping strategies, and cognitive biases further add layers of complexity to our mental landscape. Emotional spectrum. The emotions ranging from joy and love to sadness and fear form a fundamental aspect of the human experience. The intricate interplay of emotions can greatly influence our mental health, impacting our ability to cope with stress, form relationships, and navigate life's challenges. Understanding the breadth and depth of the emotional spectrum is essential in promoting emotional resilience and well-being. Cognitive processes. The human mind is equipped with a myriad of cognitive processes, including perception, memory, attention, and problem solving. These processes shape our understanding of the world and influence how we interpret and respond to various stimuli. Cognitive distortions such as irrational beliefs and negative thought patterns can contribute to the development of mental health disorders like anxiety and depression. Beyond its biological, psychological, and cognitive dimensions, the human mind also grapples with existential and spiritual questions. Concepts of meaning, purpose, and existential angst can profoundly impact mental health, promoting individuals to seek deeper understanding and connection to something greater than themselves. In essence, the complexities of the human mind defy simple categorizations or explanations, excuse me for that, It is a dynamic, ever-evolving entity shaped by a myriad of internal and external influences. By delving into these complexities, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the intricacies of mental health and the importance of promoting holistic well-being. So here are a few common mental health disorders. You would definitely have heard a few of these. Information about these common mental health disorders can help raise awareness, reduce stigma, and promote understanding. Depression, anxiety disorders, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, obsessive compulsive disorder or OCD, post-traumatic stress disorder or PTSD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD, eating disorders, substance use disorders, and borderline personality disorder or BPD. So here is some descriptions of these disorders that I just mentioned previously, and you'll probably recognize a few of these as well, and you might even see in family or friends, and it's good to understand a little bit about what's going on. So if that person, if somebody that you know, a friend or a family is struggling and you recognize these symptoms in them, you can actually guide them to a helpful way of dealing with their disorder, or their mental health. So depression is a mood disorder characterized by persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest or pleasure in activities. It can significantly impact daily functioning and quality of life. A lot of the times when you're actually in the disorder or in the feeling and emotion, it's very hard to be able to call it out for what it actually is. So that's why a lot of the times it's very good for people outside of us to actually have that objective view, to be able to say, look, I feel that recently you've actually been seems like you've been going through a lot of emotion. You don't seem like you're really happy. You seem like you're not interested in things that you used to be interested in. And it's an opportunity for us then to actually guide, like I was saying, guide them to help, or to provide them with tools that they can actually help them navigate out of this depression. Anxiety disorders, one that is very, very close to my heart. My children have suffered very deeply with anxiety disorders. So this is something that I understand very well, and I know how to deal with a panic attack if they should have one, and everyone is different what they need. So it's really important as well, as a friend or a family member, if you actually find that that person is having a panic attack, that they tell you what they need, because that's really important, that you are there for them, because a lot of the time they don't want to have a conversation with you whilst they're actually in the midst of a panic attack. They just need you to act. All right. So anxiety disorders encompass a range of conditions, including generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, and specific phobias. These disorders involve excessive worry, fear, or nervousness that can interfere with daily life. And a lot of the times with people who actually have anxiety, they don't actually know how to get away from it. And that's exactly what they're trying to do, because fear, you want to actually avoid fear, and when they come across it and it's within their body, it's very hard, and that's why they actually go into panic attack. It's very hard for them to get away from it because it's within. So if anyone's actually ever had you've had a baby, or you've gone into labor, you know that with that pain you can't get away from it. You have to go through it, and that's no different to anxiety. You've got to go through it. You've got to ride the wave to get down, and the more you actually go through it and ride the wave, and you visibly in your mind see what's actually happening, it'll become less and less. But some people do need help with medication, and that's okay as well. Another one is bipolar disorder. This involves alternating periods of depression and mania or hypomania. During manic episodes, individuals may experience elevated mood, increased energy, and impulsive behavior, while depressive episodes involve symptoms similar to those of depression. So they're really, really high, and then they drop and they're really, really low. So that is how you can sort of signify, or a symptom of bipolar. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a severe mental disorder characterized by hallucinations, delusions, disorganized thinking, and impaired social functioning. It often emerges in early adulthood and can have a profound impact on an individual's perception of reality. Obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, is an anxiety disorder characterized by intrusive, unwanted thoughts, obsessions, and repetitive behaviors or mental acts, compulsions performed to alleviate anxiety or prevent perceived harm. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, can develop after experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, avoidance of triggers related to the trauma, and heightened arousal. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD, is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by difficulty with attention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. It often begins in childhood and can persist into adulthood. Eating disorders. Eating disorders such as anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder involve disturbances in eating behaviors and body image. They can have serious physical and psychological consequences if left untreated. Substance use disorders involve the problematic use of alcohol, drugs, or other substances, leading to significant impairment in various areas of life, including work, relationships, and health. Borderline personality disorder, or BPD, is a personality disorder characterized by unstable emotions, self-image, and relationships. Individuals with BPD may experience intense mood swings, impulsivity, and fear of abandonment. So some factors influencing mental health and well-being: biological factors, genetic predispositions, neurochemical imbalances, physical health conditions. Psychological factors, coping mechanisms, stress management skills, self-esteem and self-efficacy, cognitive styles and beliefs. Some social factors, social support networks, interpersonal relationships, socioeconomic status and cultural influences. Environmental factors, access to resources, for example, healthcare and education, socioeconomic and environmental stresses, exposure to trauma or adversity, living and working conditions. So regular exercise increases your feel-good chemicals in your brain. So that's why it's actually really good to combine exercise, healthy eating, and have sufficient sleep, because these are really good self-care practices that will help with your mental health. Relaxation techniques such as mindfulness and meditation, building support relationships. So cultivating strong social connections, seeking help and support when needed, and being open and communicative with loved ones. So if you have an issue, then you deal with it straight away. So another strategy for promoting mental health and resilience is developing coping skills, learning effective stress management techniques, developing problem-solving skills, and practicing emotional regulation. Seeking professional help is what you also need to do if you have tried all these other avenues. This is something that you really need to use. So consulting with mental health professionals, therapists or counsellors, accessing appropriate treatment options, therapy or medication, and attending support groups or workshops. So some final tips and takeaways of this presentation. So mental health is essential. Just as we prioritise physical health, it is crucial to prioritise mental health. Mental well-being impacts every aspect of our lives, from relationships to work performance. You are not alone. Mental health struggles are common, and it's okay to seek help. There is no shame in reaching out for support from friends, family, or professionals. Resilience can be built. Resilience is not a fixed trait. It can be developed and strengthened over time. By implementing healthy coping strategies and seeking support, individuals can cultivate resilience in the face of adversity. Small steps lead to big changes. So improving mental health doesn't happen overnight. Small, consistent actions can lead to significant improvements over time. Focus on taking one step at a time. Be patient with yourself. Stigma can be overcome. Stigma surrounding mental health can be challenged through education, open conversation, and advocacy. By speaking openly about mental health and supporting those who are struggling, we can create a more accepting and compassionate society. So I hope you found this presentation helpful and insightful. If you have any questions, please reach out to my email and I will endeavour to help you as much as I can. Have a fantastic day, everyone.